Hi everyone, this is Tammy, owner of Worthyworthitpriceless, and today's podcast is titled Get Up. It's point blank and simple, get up. I was realizing today, I was going to make a podcast about something totally different, but God put something into my spirit, and it was just basically get up. And I don't know who this message is for or whatever, but just point blank and simple, get up. Do not allow whatever situation that you're going through right now, do not allow that situation to paralyze you to the point that you feel as though you're nothing, you're worthless or anything. I don't care if someone broke your heart, you lost your job or anything. Do not allow that situation to make you feel as though you're worthless and you're nothing. I remember this time last year, and this is a total testimony. This time last year, I didn't have a job. They were basically talking about Yavea possibly having autism and everything. Let me just go back for 5 seconds. I just got my apartment. Me and Vea just moved into our apartment in August. September, I lost my job. Somebody keyed my car. I have no idea. I know around that same time there was kids in the neighborhood keying people cars and all the other stuff. So somebody keyed my car. October, I go to have Yavea's, yearly exam or whatever, and they're talking about Yavea had autism. Mind you, this whole time I have no job, and I'm trying to get a job. I'm going back and forth to Buffalo, doing job interviews and everything. No one is giving me a job. Even it doesn't matter. Like, I have a really long work history. I've been working since I was 16 years old. That didn't matter. My degree didn't matter. Nothing mattered. And everything hit me like a ton of bricks. And I'm like, we could lose our apartment. You know what I mean? Like, we just moved here. And I'm like, God, you know what I mean? What is going on? I did everything that you asked and everything. And I have no job. Nothing, and I'm trying to take care of this baby. And at the end of the day, like I said, they were saying that she had autism, and it wasn't until it took a month, because she had at least do 2 evaluations. You know how all that stuff goes. And she was actually diagnosed a year ago this month. And it was like, oh my God. You know what I mean? You just start thinking about life and like, what did I do wrong or whatever? Like, I don't get in arguments. I don't fight with nobody. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, all I do, I just work, and at the time I go to church and do whatever. And it was like, why was this happening to me? I did nothing but God. That's it. That's all you can say is just but God. God had to put me in a situation where I had a testimony, where I had something that at the end of the day, no one else could get me out of. And that was the situation. Usually, if I had other situations when I was with my daughter's father, he would always do something, we'll work with each other and we'll get each other out of situations. It wasn't that big. But this situation right here, no one can help me. I tried to go down to welfare. It was like this whole big old thing. And, it's like 45 days and they want you to get on full welfare. And I'm like, no, I just need like assistance for right now. I didn't need the full assistance or whatever. They didn't care about none of that stuff. I'm like, dude, I just need a job. And it's like I said, I was going back and forth to other towns and everything, and nobody could help me. And it was just at the whole point that it was just God that needed to help me. But it's the whole point. I remember I used to cry all the time, and no one knew anything. I used to be on the floor in my kitchen crying, like waiting for Vea to hurry up and go to sleep, because I did not want her to see me crying or me being upset, because I didn't want to upset her. And it's like, even sometimes, even when I was crying, it didn't matter. Like, Vea, she would come in and she would just see me, and it was just a traumatic situation. But the thing about it is, God made a way. And if he can make a way for me, honey, I know he gonna make a way for you. It's not the easiest thing to go through a traumatic situation like that, and you're by yourself, and you're a single mom and all this other stuff, and you're a single parent and there's no one there, and you're like, and you looking at your life like, why me? But God is saying, why not you? You have something so special inside of you that God has to take care of you himself. Now is not the time to give up. It is a time to get up. Do not allow your situation to stop you from living. Do not allow your situation to make you feel as though you are worthless and there's no reason for you to live. You have to get up. I don't care if you are in debt or anything like that. God has a way of turning things around. And I can tell you, I would never imagine that my life would be where it is right now, because I was in that place and it looked like the only way for me to get out of that situation was death. It was like, dude, no, I couldn't make somebody give me a job. I couldn't make somebody give me money. I couldn't make any of these situations come true. The only way that I was able to get through that was God. And that's what I'm telling you. Don't give up. I don't know who this story is for or who this podcast is for, but it may not be for you at this moment. You may be like, well, Tammy, listen, I got this, that, and the third. I can't hear a get up right now. Then you pause it, come back to it when you can. Somebody else, you might need to hear this message over and over again until it can get into your spirit. And somebody else, it is a right on time thing for you. Whichever one you are is for you. But at the end of the day, it is time for you to get up. I've been in a lot of bad situations. Not saying like I'm a victim or something, or I have like the worst life. Everybody has hard times. But don't allow those situations to keep you down. I remember not so long ago, I actually woke up in the morning and I was like, I am alive. You know, and it's the craziest thing. And people like, you don't probably even realize that. But you have to realize you are alive. You have the power you have the power to actually change something. You could change your mind, change your ideas. You are alive. God still put you on this earth to do something. It's not over for you unless you want it to be. So at the end of the day, God didn't say your life is over. You have to say that your life is over. But it's not for you to sit there and just wallow and be like, oh my God. You're like, ugh. No, get up, honey. Get up. It's going to be all right. Get up. Change your mindset. Say that you're going to make it. Don't sit around and say, oh, I'm just so depressed. I'm so depressed. No, you are not depressed. You're going to get up and you're going to get through this. This is not it for you. But you have to get it into your spirit and say, hey, I'm going to get up. This is not the end for me. You have to say that every day, even whether you feel like it or you don't feel like it. God is going to make a way for you. He's going to change your life. He's going to change your mind. He's going to change your situation. But you have to sit up there and decree and declare that thing and actually walk in your purpose and in your goals. Do not let anyone stop you. And if anybody is around you that says anything different or always depressed and upset, get them from away from you, because that is not what God wants for you. So, sorry I wasn't in my little, calm demeanor, but I had to get that out. But by the grace of God, everything is going to work out for you. It may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but you keep praying and you keep pressing on, and God is going to make a way for you. So until next time, continue to have a worthy, worth it, and priceless life. Bye.